All right, we're out at the home of Blaze and Julie Bender. We did some work for them, a couple windows a while back, and now we're looking at dressing the siding for them. So they have a vertical siding on here now, wood siding. We're going with a Select Sierra 8. We have a kind of a broken up scope of work, so the video is going to be important just to fully understand our start and stop points and exactly some detail-oriented kind of stuff that we're going to do with some molding around the front porch. So I guess we'll get into it here. So going off to the right side, this is going to be our first start-stop point, is right here. So right at this first corner where the siding dies into rock, we're starting right here. Now there is a void there. We're going to have to probably do some mortar work. As you can see, there's some huge voids. They foamed it in, but it's not very attractive, so we'll fix that up with some mortar and get it looking nice and clean. Maybe throw a silicone clear caulk on top, just so there's no water infiltration issues, and get it looking all really nice. This 1x2 here, basically, that's just covering up, probably pre-existing rot. That'll go away. We'll run the Hardie nice and clean down to that red tile, keep an exposure with the tile, so we won't be dying in directly into the tile, but we will leave it a little exposure there. We'll C-channel flash the OSB behind the Hardie, just to prevent it against any kind of water infiltration there, water exposure to that OSB. We are doing a full tear-off. We are retrimming all windows and doors that we have in the siding that we are replacing. So nothing from this beam back, no work, no scope of work there. Nothing on the soffits or the fascia. We're strictly talking about sidewall siding. This window, you can see the rot on the trim. Pretty much all the windows have some degree of rot from different areas and to different degrees, but there is quite a bit of rot present, which is prompting what's prompting them to do this. So these two windows will be retrimmed again. Select Sierra Vertical 8. We do have a can you see it? We do have a downspout right here. So that downspout, just the downspout, we'll need to remove that from the sidewall, do our siding work, our trim and corner trim in 1x4, and then we'll reattach the downspout. We got the front area here. It's a really nice layout, just that classic kind of design. With this Hardie project, it's really going to give it a nice facelift and really change things quite a bit. Again, all these windows, probably at some point down the road we'll be replacing these, but for right now we're just going to retrim them in Hardie plank 1x4. We'll clean up the trim a bunch too, so we don't have this little water table sitting down there. We're just going to do a nice wrap, nice and clean with a flush 1x4, and it'll get rid of that water catcher there. We have a GFI right here. Porch ceiling. Now here's where we're going to start getting into a little more specific. This crown, basically we're going to go right up to that crown. So this little molding here, these 1x2s that are not aligned, all of those can come off. And then we're just going to basically run the new Select Sierra 8 up to that molding strip. So this piece here, which is just an add-on, that can come off, and then our siding will butt up right to the bottom, the underneath side of that crown. Here we're going to wrap the two side lights and the front door, but we are not, Julie and I spoke about this, we are not going to face inside here. And just for the sake of, having to cut down some of the width of the door and just kind of overcomplicate things. So this facing will become Hardie plank. This will be left alone as is. This little box here, it looks like probably an old intercom. That can go away completely. No need to keep that. We do need to keep the mail slot. And again, you can see this is the other wall here. Probably need to do the same thing, maybe a little mortar up here. Just where the siding is dying into the rock over there as well. Again, all four windows here will be retrimmed in the Hardie 1x4. So that's the only part we're doing on the right side and the front. Now we're coming over here to the left. This will be the main access for the guys to the backyard. Have a good little area, probably right here where we can drop product. So that should work out pretty nicely, and then they'll have access here to the backyard. She does have a couple dogs. She is a vet, so she has a couple rescue dogs, and they're well behaved, but I'm assuming they're going to be here during the project. Okay, so in the back here, we have vinyl siding right here. This starts the wood siding. We are starting on this corner right here. Okay, so from that corner, basically, to this corner, stopping on this facing wall, we're ending right at that corner joint there. Okay, this water pipe, this used to be water pipe for the right here for this fountain. It's dead. It's not a live pipe right now, so we're going to cut that off to where it recedes behind the wall line. Recap it just with another pipe, another closed end, and then we will basically side over it. And that's per Julie's request. All this little bump out here, there's actually a closet for the the maid's quarters. There's some angles and cuts, so all these corners here will all be trimmed in a Hardie 1x4. It'll look really nice and clean when it's all said and done. Then we got a nice clean wall right here that we'll do the Select CR8 on, and it'll look nice and cleaned up. We got a hose bib, and then underneath, behind the chair here, we got another GFI. So we'll have J boxes on those. They'll look nice and clean. So that's what we got. Again, stop point right here in this corner on this facing wall, right where it ends into this oncoming wall this way. That'll be our stop point there. And then start. We are not doing anything with this vinyl. So this area, this corner right here, facing me, will be our start point. So that's pretty much our scope of work. Again, Mr. and Mrs. Bender, we really appreciate you guys working with us, and look forward to doing a great job for you. Thank you.